A new epic home for my ever-growing red scorpion ants. In today's video, we're expanding the world of one of my most iconic colonies, giving them a territory worthy of their wild nature. Welcome to Esthetic Ants. Today we're diving into the world of my Crematogaster scutellaris colony, a fan favorite on this channel. I started this colony from a single queen back in June 2021. That's almost 4 years ago now, but I'll be honest with you. This colony hasn't received the level of care it truly deserves. Despite its impressive size, estimated between 3,000 and 5,000 workers, it could easily have been 3 times larger. Why? Because this colony became extremely difficult to maintain. Just look at this, hundreds of ants swarming the Outworld, making basic care like cleaning and feeding nearly impossible. And unfortunately, that led to periods of neglect. They are currently housed in a temporary setup, a test outworld where I joined 2 large outworlds together. It started falling apart, so I had to hold it together with tape. While the ants never escaped, they constantly broke down the anti-escape barrier, adding even more stress. So, it is time for something new. Here's the new side panel next to the current outworld. Spoiler alert, it's going to be huge. Let's gather all the plates. And now all the parts. You know the drill. First we remove all the protective foil. Listen to these satisfying sounds. Then comes assembly. And there we go, the new Outworld, placed directly on top of the old one. Whoa, it's so much larger than I expected, but even better, it feels very solid and sturdy. I went to my local pet store and grabbed everything I thought I need to decorate the Outworld. If you know my setups, you know I never decorate the Outworlds. I usually keep them plain to make cleaning easier. So this was completely new territory for me. For substrate I went with Eco Earth from the pet store. I love the texture and it was completely dry, which is great because moist substrate usually gets wrecked by the ants. I spread the Eco Earth around with a brush, then added some flake soil on top for a rougher look. From the old Outworld I salvaged some Spiderwood, because let's be real, Spiderwood is expensive and I wasn't about to let it go to waste. As soon as I pulled it out though, the colony's biggest problem became clear. Way too many ants. Off camera I had to brush off hundreds of them, it was not fun. It's time to decorate. In the center I added holders for the jelly cups and liquid feeders. They turned out great and will make future cleaning much easier. After decorating it was time to apply the anti-escape barrier. I already know this colony is going to challenge the Fluon, but it should do the trick for now. Normally you barely need any. On this last service though, I had to use quite a bit. As you can see I applied a thick layer that should keep them in. Hopefully. Pro tip. Don't screw in the screws all the way until the Fluon has fully dried. This helps prevent cracking the acrylic when tightening things down. And this is the final scape. But wait, what's this? Why is that lever being flicked? Ladies with gentle hands, let me introduce you to the new Esthetic Crematogaster scutellaris setup. Oh yes, this setup is something else. It turned out exactly as I envisioned it. Fully equipped with 2 lights, this formerly dull corner of the ant room now looks absolutely stunning. Connecting it was surprisingly smooth, barely any ants escaped, which was a relief. For now, I'm keeping the old Outworld attached as a transition zone. Soon, this large Outworld will be disconnected and replaced by a smaller, more discreet feeding Outworld. By keeping the feeding area bare, I'll be able to clean and maintain the colony far more easily. The ants wasted no time entering the new Outworld and immediately began exploring. With all this extra space, I'm confident the colony will thrive this summer. But we're not done yet. Their nest? It's in rough shape. It's actually the first XL white-tongue nest we ever made, and it has some serious issues. So yes, an upgrade is long overdue. I already have a cool idea in mind, so the next video will probably be about moving them to a brand new nest. It will be a bigger challenge, but a really exciting one. And that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. On the EA2 channel we'll post some extra footage, close-ups of the ants foraging and exploring their new home. If that sounds interesting, head over there. I'll leave a link in the description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.